everybody. Jersey here from windowcleaner.com, and of course, WCR Nation here with the man himself, Alex.
Hi, buddy.
Have you heard the theories by that way, the myth and the conspiracy theories about you, by the way, that you and Chris are actually the same person? No one's seen you two together. It's a whole thing.
It's just put forth by one crazy man in Texas.
That's right, but don't talk about Austin like that. He's a good guy. No, actually, Austin's here. Say hi to him.
Hi to him.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you guys are here, by the way, I want to know your temperature. Tell me your temperature. We are starting to get a little warmer and a little sunnier, and it's getting a little bit better.
We're doing time and temperature on the 4s.
Time and temperature of the 4s. Yeah. By the way, I was on the radio for a long time. I've said those things.
That's why I said time and temperature.
Great. But today we are actually talking about, is there a difference in residential grade or consumer grade and pro grade? Alex knows everything there is to know about pro grade tools because he's around them all day, every day. Is there actually a difference from the stuff you could buy at Home Depot and Lowe's?
In some instances, absolutely. For example, we sell, this is a very consumer grade product, the Webster from Ettore. You can find it the same exact one in Home Depot. We've sold it for years, and then they came out with the Elite cobweb duster. Yes, and they are drastically different. The biggest thing you'll see is the handle lockability of the tool. It's a thicker plastic in the pro version. The consumer version, it's just thinned out a little bit. It has a little bit of a cheaper feel. It works fine for something like that, but you can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah, and there's one thing
across all even the T-bars you find at Home Depot. There is absolutely a difference. You get a very dumbed down version. And that's cool. That's fine. Then when you see the pro grade stuff, you find much more of an ergonomic grip, more rubberized grips on there, little things like that.
Yeah, you got to think that the stuff that's in Lowe's and Home Depot, if it's consumer grade, it's made to use twice a year, maybe, right? Just like a lawnmower. If you go buy a lawnmower, a vacuum, and it's a normal one, you can't use that for janitorial where you're vacuuming for 6 hours a day. It'll blow up in a week.
It'll
right?
burn
Same
out
thing with a lawnmower.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thing with Home Depot and Lowe's power tools. Your off the shelf DeWalt there may not last as long.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So there is definitely a difference, but I'm going to tell you a secret if you're watching right now. By the way, keep commenting on your temperatures. I'm going to start posting those in just a second, but there is no difference in pro tools versus consumer tools when it comes to how fast you are. Because people are always like, hey, I just started window cleaning. I'm using this Home Depot squeegee. I need it to speed me up. What if I go to the pro? There's not really that difference.
You're not going to be any better.
Yes. Yeah. You still have to, people make it look really easy, but it still is a craft. You have to get better at it. So if I put you in $1,000 worth of trad stuff, are you going to be that much faster? Maybe a little faster, but you still got to practice. You still got to be good. It doesn't make you magically amazing at it,
Correct, Amundo.
It's like putting you in a NASCAR. You're not going to win races just because you're in a NASCAR.
You'll
Boom.
Still be going slow.
Local racing. I'm from the South now.
You are in the racing capital of the world.
That's right.
The world. It's got to be the world, right?
I think so. Probably. F1 is so much bigger than NASCAR, but NASCAR at least will cover. DIY Motorcycle said it's -2 in Minnesota right now.
Awful.
Gosh. Dave Zapata said that it's 19% in Omaha. That's a lot of percent.
19%.
That's a lot of percent.
It's 18.
I think he meant degrees, but super cold.
It's very deceiving. We're in a town of Florida, and if you can see, it says Florida, 18 degrees. Florida?
Florida's 18 degrees. You got iguanas falling out of trees. Yeah. We have Name Brand who can, if you want to send Name Brand hate mail, feel free. But he said it's freezing. It's below 65. So him and Eddie Stewart can just go suck
keep each other warm. Get some body heat going there.
Hey, have you seen Austin's hair? It's glorious. He's just a very he's a beautiful man. Is what he is.
Oh, there we go.
Whale Coast said 30 degrees Celsius in Cape Town, South Africa. So that is pretty warm. I forget they're opposite because that would be southern. So it's like getting into summer. By the way,
Mhm.
what's up to Whale Coast? Pretty awesome. Uh, and yeah, James janitorial 6 with a wind chill of 18.
Holy moly!
It's just cold.
So,
Um,
Jersey, the next time you visit up here, when are you planning your next visit to New York?
I
Obviously, you're
am.
going to wait till it's warmer, I'd assume.
I was just gonna say, I had the great decision my wife did to go back to Wisconsin over Christmas, and
Yes, I saw.
I don't want to do that again. I don't want to do that. I have to wear a sweatshirt, but this is my winter outfit right here. This is it.
Mm, mm. I may suggest May. Coming here in May, it should be nice by then.
Should be above 30 then, maybe.
Yeah, March can still be back and forth. April is just nothing but mud.
Yeah.
But May, think May.
Spe-
So this place is going to look very different come May. We are doing
Yeah.
a whole lot of revamping here, starting next week actually.
Yeah. Nice. What are the big plans?
We are putting up double the amount of pallet rack storage we currently have. Some of it's moving. The wire racks, like these ones behind me,
Yeah.
that are like in the warehouse picking area, those are kind of expanding more. We just have so much stuff coming in that we need more room for it, more
what's
usable
crazy?
space.
Like, what, 6 months ago, you had filled up the old warehouse. You got this new one. You're like, we got so much space. And then just a couple weeks later, you're like, yeah, we need more room.
Yeah, we need we could not buy as much as we wanted to in the old place to just suit the needs of everybody, and get the best pricing possible. So that's the name of the game now. Fill this place up, buy things at the best price, so we can start lowering our prices.
Yeah. Well, and the more you can buy, the more you spend, or the more that we can sell, the more we can buy, and the more we can buy, the lower the price goes, and then yeah. And we're already in top tiers. If anybody's following the WCR story, it's pretty amazing. But we are like number one for a lot of companies. We're like their number one distributor. Like, people are very maybe not shocked, but to see the growth that they've had. There's a lot of companies who just keep giving us awards for being the number one platinum dealers and everything else. So
yeah,
we're getting there.
We just got F9 number one, so that's why we're able to sell it right where we should and ship it for free at $49.
Yeah, we just want to be the biggest and sell the most of everything, so we can get the best tiers possible. So, by the way, if you're watching right now and you're talking temperature, we're not on too much longer, but please tell me when your spring starts, because we were talking about this before, and I'm so ready. Just like this year, I don't know what it's been. It has been like a really weirdly like not great year, like winter wise in my brain. Like, I just usually can get through and be like, oh, that was just a nice little break, but we're chomping at the bit for spring to start, I think.
Yeah, and here, and I think a lot of places in the country, it's been extremely mild. Dodged the typical awful long winter. It's not over yet, so it can still be long, but it's been pretty mild.
When would you say, remembering your window cleaning days, because if people didn't know, you used to clean windows for quite a while. But like, what was your spring? Like, what date did you think were spring?
March 1st.
Yeah.
It could go either way. You could in mid-February, it could just dry up and the sun comes out, and it's doable. You could start doing pressure washing in March. Yeah,
that's pretty surprising actually, because in Wisconsin, which I guess was relatively close to temperature wise, our spring really didn't start till at least May 1st. That's like what we were hoping for. You'd start getting stuff trinkle in April, but like May 1st was like really, really it. We've even had snowstorms. We've had a foot of snow in May. So.
Oh, us too. Yeah, it happens. It absolutely happens. April, May, you could get freak snowstorms, but you just the flowers come up. It's spring.
Yeah, we already got stuff flowering here. We have a couple of trees that I drive by on my way to work that have just started flowering. So
that's really nice.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
That is a great sight.
Yeah. By the way, John B is here. I wanted to say what's up to him. He's the new rep. So if you guys haven't had a chance to meet him, he He is the newest guy. He looks quite young, so he's given Austin a run for his money there. But he's a good deal. People are trying to talk to Alex, so
That's all right.
I apologize.
Yeah, John, your desk is now occupied, buddy.
Acapado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, if you guys didn't know, we are running a rep special. So for all the reps, including John B, including Austin, including me, where my number is on the bottom of the screen, in doing these with Alex. Yeah, this is the only time I can do that because I usually talk about every other rep when I do them, but it's you.
I'll talk about you all day, buddy. Go on.
Thank you. Thank you. Give us a call. Shoot me a text, 862-312-2026. And if you put an order in with a rep, you can get 10%. 10% off as like a thank you to putting it in with the rep. So please do that. Get everything stocked up. Remember, spring, we don't do a ton of sales because it's spring. It's a busy time for everybody. So sales are going to start dwindling down. So if it is something you need to get ordered, please. And yeah, keep hoping for nice weather. And the sound of tape guns means that you're busy over there. So
I love it. I love it. I love it. So think spring. We'll have stock. We'll get you covered. We're going to ship your order as fast as possible, same day, all that good stuff.
Boom. So I appreciate it. Thanks, Alex. We'll be again on Monday at 2 o'clock. By the way, just as a side note, if you are watching, Steve-O, the window cleaner, is gone next week. And he's porting everything over to me. If you do want to put an order in, mention that you are Steve's customer, and we're splitting commissions on it. Anything that I put in for him, just so that he can still make some cheddar while he's getting married. So,
Steve,